Italian superbike manufacturer Ducati has launched the Panigale V2 in the Indian market. The new Ducati Panigale V2 replaces the old 959 Panigale in the brand's lineup and is offered with a price tag of Rs 16.99 lakh ex-showroom India. The Ducati Panigale V2 is also the brand's first BS6 compliant superbike in the country. It comes powered by an updated 955cc Super Quattro 90-degree V2 engine. It produces 155 bhp at 10,750 rpm and 104 Nm of peak torque at 9,000 rpm, paired with a 6-speed gearbox. Compared to its old BS4 iteration, the power and torque figures from the engine have improved by 5 bhp and 2 Nm respectively. The Ducati Panigale V2 comes with fully adjustable 43mm forks from Showa and a single-sided aluminium swing arm with fully adjustability from SATS. Braking is handled by dual 320mm floating disc with 4 piston calipers from Brembo at the front, while the rear gets a single 245mm disc. The Panigale V2 runs on 17-inch wheels with Pirelli Diablo Rosso Corsa 2 rubber. In terms of design, the new Panigale V2 has been heavily inspired by its bigger siblings such as Panigale V4 and the brand's WSB-K race bikes. The Ducati Panigale V2 also comes with improved ergonomics for improved comfort and better longitudinal movement. The Panigale V2 also comes packed with a host of electronic rider safety as well. This includes cornering ABS, full ride-by-wire system, auto tire calibration, engine braking control, traction control, wheelie control, slipper clutch, dual-way quick shifter and 3 riding modes: race, sport and street. The seats come with 5mm extra foam, which along with a 2mm front and 5mm rear increase in ground clearance, makes the Panigale V2 an extremely agile, intuitive and fun to ride superbike. Other features on the V2 also include an all-LED lighting and a 4.3-inch TFT display providing multiple information to the rider. The motorcycle weighs in at 200 kg curb weight and comes with 17-liter fuel tank capacity, with Panigale claiming a mileage return of 6.0 liter per 100 km, approximately 16 km per liter. The new Ducati Panigale V2 is available in single red paint scheme in the country. Bookings for the superbike can be done across all dealerships in India, with deliveries set to begin very soon. The Ducati Panigale V2 is the youngest member in the brand's Panigale model lineup. Honda Cars India has introduced the 2020 Jazz Premium Hatchback in the Indian market. The new Honda Jazz Hatchback is available with a starting price of Rs 7.50 lakh ex-showroom Delhi. The newly refreshed Premium Hatchback is offered in a choice of 3 variants: V, VX and ZX. All 3 variants will be offered with a single petrol-powered engine mated to either a manual or a CVT automatic transmission unit. The petrol engine comes in the form of a BS6 compliant 1.2-liter 4-cylinder IV Tech petrol engine. It produces 89 bhp at 600 rpm and 100 Nm of peak torque at 4,800 rpm and is mated to either a 5-speed manual or a 7-speed CVT automatic transmission option. The automatic transmission variants of the Honda Jazz also comes with the sporty paddle shifters, which is a segment first. Honda claims that the new BS6 compliant Jazz with the manual gearbox returns a decent 16.6 km per liter. The automatic variant of the Jazz returns a higher mileage of 17.1 km per liter. The new Honda Jazz also comes with a host of features and equipment, along with subtle changes and updates to its styling as well. This includes a new set of LED headlamps with integrated LED DRLs, new LED fog lamps, LED tail lights, newly designed front and rear bumpers, one-touch electric sunroof and a new chrome accentuated high-gloss black grille, among a host of others. The new 2020 Honda Jazz comes with a new soft touch dashboard, a touchscreen panel for the AC controls, large 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, one push start-stop button, keyless remote, steering mounted control for the audio, cruise control and a host of other features. In terms of safety, the new Honda Jazz packs 2 SRS airbags, ABS with EBD, rear camera with guidelines, rear parking sensors, impact mitigation, front headrest, anti-theft system, pedestrian injury mitigation technology and driver side window one-touch operation with pinch guard. The new Honda Jazz is offered in a range of 5 color options: Radiant Red Metallic, Platinum White Pearl, Lunar Silver Metallic, Golden Brown Metallic, Modern Steel Metallic. Bookings for the premium hatchback began a few days ago, with deliveries expected to start soon. Honda Hornet is one of the most popular bikes in the country. Honda Motorcycles and Scooters India has now launched their new Hornet 2.0 motorcycle in the Indian market. The new Honda Hornet 2.0 is offered with a price tag of Rs 1.26 lakh ex-showroom. Bookings for the motorcycle are now open, with deliveries set to start from the first week of September. The new Honda Hornet 2.0 replaces the older CB Hornet 160R from the brand's lineup. The Hornet 2.0 also marks Honda's entry into the 180 to 200cc motorcycle segment of the Indian market. The Honda Hornet 2.0 comes powered by the brand's new BS6 compliant 184cc single-cylinder engine with the PGM FI technology. The engine produces 17 bhp at 8500 rpm and 16.1 Nm of torque at 6000 rpm paired with a 5-speed gearbox. The suspension on the new Hornet 2.0 is handled by a set of golden USD upside-down forks at the front and a monoshock setup at the rear. Braking is through a set of discs at either end. This includes a 276mm disc at the front and a 220mm disc at the rear, supported by single-channel ABS as standard. The Honda Hornet 2.0 rides on 17-inch wheels at the front and rear respectively. The new Honda Hornet 180 also comes packed with a host of features and equipment, making it an extremely attractive offering in the segment. Apart from the sporty design with the aggressive creases, body contours and graphics, the Hornet 2.0 also comes with a short muffler, new alloy wheels, alloy foot pegs, engine stop switch, hazard lights, all-round LED lighting, egg-shaped taillights and turn indicators, and a fully digital instrument cluster. The Honda Hornet 2.0 will be available in a choice of 4 colors: Pearl Igneous Black, Matte Sangria Red Metallic, Matte Axis Grey Metallic, and Matte Marble Blue Metallic. The Honda Hornet 2.0 is the brand's debut model in the country's 180 to 200cc motorcycle segment. The latest naked street fighter from Honda comes with an attractive price tag, while also looking extremely sporty and packed with features allowing it to take on the rivals in the segment. This includes the likes of the Bajaj Pulsar 180, TVS Apache RTR 200. Audi India has finally launched its most awaited super SUV Audi RS Q8. Earlier this year, Audi had launched Audi Q8, which was launched by Indian cricket captain Mr. Virat Kohli. Audi has now launched the RS Q8 SUV in the Indian market. The new Audi RS Q8 is essentially the performance-oriented version of the standard Q8 and is priced at Rs 2.07 crores ex-showroom. Bookings for the SUV is open across all dealerships, with deliveries of the model set to begin very soon. The Audi RS Q8 currently holds the record for being the fastest production SUV around the Nürburgring Nord Schleife with a time of 7 minutes 42 seconds. The introduction of the performance-oriented SUV is part of Audi's plans to bring in more RS models to the Indian market. Talking about performance, the Audi RS Q8 SUV comes powered by a 4.0-litre twin-turbo V8 petrol engine. It produces a massive 600 bhp at 800 Nm of peak torque, making it the most powerful Q in the Audi lineup. The engine is mated to an 8-speed Tiptronic automatic transmission unit, sending power to all 4 wheels via Audi's Quattro system. The RS Q8 is said to come with an electronically limited top speed of 250 km per hour. However, Audi does offer the SUV with an optional RS Dynamic Package Plus, which increases the top speed of the SUV to 305 km per hour. The SUV also claims a 0 to 100 km per hour sprint time of just 3.8 seconds. The Audi RS Q8 combines outstanding performance and sportiness with maximum everyday usability. The engine on the SUV comes mated with a 48-volt mild hybrid system (MHEV), which offers high efficiency. The RS Q8 also comes with cylinder deactivation, or as Audi calls it, cylinder on demand technology, which switches off cylinders to produce less power and improve fuel efficiency. Audi RS Q8 being a performance-oriented model, it additionally comes with a host of other sporty equipment as well. This includes all-wheel steering, RS roof spoiler, Quattro with self-locking differential, sport adaptive air suspension, 2 RS modes for personalized drive setting, 23-inch 5-spoke diamond-cut alloy wheels, 4-zone climate control, and Audi's virtual cockpit, among a host of others. Additionally, the Audi RS Q8 also comes with optional features such as black styling package, panoramic sunroof, heads-up display, matrix LED headlights, sports exhaust, B&O sound system, and an RS Dynamic Package, to name a few. As optional extras, the Audi RS Q8 offers a black styling package with logos in black, panoramic sunroof, head-up display, matrix LED headlights, RS Sports exhaust, a B&O advanced sound system with 3D sound, and RS Dynamic Package Plus. The Audi RS Q8 SUV has been launched in India. The RS Q8 is performance-oriented version of the standard flagship SUV model from the brand. What are your thoughts about this Audi RS Q8? Do let us know in the comment section. Kawasaki India has launched the cruiser bike 2021 Vulcan S BS6 motorcycle in India. The 2021 Vulcan S retail at Rs 5.79 lakh ex showroom Delhi. This makes it Rs 30,000 more expensive than its BS4 counterpart in the Indian market. The BS6 cruiser motorcycle is offered in an all-new dual-tone paint scheme called the Metallic Flat Raw Grey Stone. It features subtle red accents on the fuel tank and alloy wheels and looks appealing. The BS6 Vulcan S continues to come powered by an updated version of the same 649cc unit. The liquid-cooled parallel twin-cylinder engine produces a maximum power of 60 bhp at 7,500 rpm and a peak torque of 62.4 Nm at 7,000 rpm. The engine continues to come mated to a standard 6-speed gearbox. Unlike the Z650 and the Ninja 650, the Vulcan S remains unchanged in terms of design and features apart from the new color scheme. Both its siblings received a new instrument console with Bluetooth technology. The cruiser looks of the motorcycle are further accentuated by the inclusion of a retro-looking oval-shaped headlamp with a black cowl, round-shaped fenders at both ends along with lower-set turn signal indicators at the rear. The Vulcan S comes equipped with alloy wheels and an exhaust that is tucked away below the engine. It continues to use a perimeter frame and features a long wheelbase of 1575 mm. Suspension duties are handled by a 41 mm telescopic forks with 130 mm travel at the front and an offset type monoshock setup with preload adjustment. The motorcycle comes equipped with dual channel ABS as standard. Highlighted features of the Vulcan S include a 14-liter sculpted fuel tank, upright handlebar and well-cushioned rider and pillion seats. Forward set foot pegs, all of which makes it ideal for the long distance traveling. The motorcycle continues to feature a semi-digital instrument console as seen as on the earlier models. It offers the rider necessary information including gear indicator, trip meter, speed and fuel indicator among others. Kawasaki continues to update its entire portfolio to BS6 standards in the Indian market. The Vulcan S offers a relaxed riding position that is ideal for long journeys. Do let us know in the comment section what do you feel about this price increase for the BS6 Vulcan S.
MG Motor India is all set to introduce its latest SUV offering in the Indian market, the Gloster. The company has confirmed that the Gloster SUV will go on sale in the Indian market sometime by Diwali. MG Gloster will be packed with some innovative features in it. MG enters a new phase to bring a new wave of smart mobility. The MG Gloster with Auto Park Assist feature Gloster to be India's first autonomous Level 1 premium SUV. Ahead of its launch in the market, the company has released a couple of teaser videos of the premium SUV. The MG Gloster was first showcased at the 2020 Auto Expo and once launched in India, will be a full-size 6-seater premium offering from the brand. The Gloster comes packed with all the latest and most premium equipment, the most important of them being the Auto Park Assist. The MG Gloster will be country's first autonomous Level 1 premium SUV. This feature will allow the car to park itself with the least interference from the driver, using the 360-degree camera and sensors all around the SUV. Other features on the Gloster also include LED projector headlamps with integrated LED DRLs, LED fog lamps, LED tail lights, a large octagonal front grille, muscular bonnet, flared wheel arches with 19-inch dual-tone alloys, quad exhaust pipes at the back and a host of other features as well. The interiors of the MG Gloster is expected to feature all the best bits, including premium leather upholstery, digital display for the instrument console, 10.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and MG Motors' latest and most advanced iSmart connected technology. Being a 6-seater, the MG Gloster will be offered with premium individual captain seats in the second row, adding to the premium appeal of the SUV. The MG Gloster will also come with 3-zone climate control, ventilated seats, wireless charging, a panoramic sunroof, front and side airbags for all 3 rows, adaptive cruise control, electronic stability control, traction control, lane departure warning, driver fatigue alert, front collision warning and many others as well. The MG Gloster is expected to powered by a 2.0-liter diesel engine producing 215 bhp and 480 Nm of torque. This will be mated to a standard 8-speed automatic transmission unit. In the global market, the SUV is also available with a 2.0-liter turbo petrol. What are your thoughts on upcoming premium SUV by MG, that is MG Gloster?
Nissan is all set to launch its new SUV in the Indian market named Nissan Magnite. Recently, Nissan Magnite concept was revealed. The company has posted a complete walk-around video of the upcoming SUV. Design manager Takumi Yoneyama takes us through the design highlights of the new car. According to the designer, the Magnite features a bold and imposing stance that is inspired by the Tiger. It also features a large front grille with a sleek-looking LED headlamps along with an L-shaped LED DRLs that adds to the distinctive looks of the SUV. Other features include blacked out body cladding all around the SUV, dual-tone alloy wheels, LED split tail lights, Fox skid plates at both ends, roof rails, silver accents around the window line, and blacked out ORVMs among others. According to the company, the interiors of the Nissan Magnite concept is wide and spacious because of its horizontal instrument panel followed by uniquely shaped air con vents that add to the cabin's funky and modern design. They also claim the monoform, shaped sporty looking front seats offers enhances comfort and the rear seats offer robust pattern and rich cushioning adding to the premiumness of the car. Nissan is expected to offer the Magnite with a host of features include a multifunctional steering wheel with mounted controls, a climate control system, a factory-fitted sunroof, and semi-digital instrument cluster. It will also feature a large touchscreen for the infotainment system that supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The Magnite compact SUV is expected to be powered by a 1.0-liter 3-cylinder petrol engine which currently powers the Renault Triber MPV. The engine on the Triber produces 71 bhp and 96 Nm of torque and comes mated to either a 5-speed manual or an automatic gearbox. The highlight of the soon-to-be launched compact SUV is expected to be a powerful 1.0-liter 3-cylinder turbo petrol engine codenamed HR10. The engine will make its debut with the compact SUV and is expected to produce around 95 bhp. The turbo engine could come mated to either a 5-speed manual gearbox or a CVT automatic transmission. Compact SUV segment is one of the promising segments in the Indian market. Kia entered this segment by launching Sonet and Toyota is all set to launch Urban Cruiser. Let us see how Magnite does in this segment.